And we'll go live on this one. 3, 2, 1. You are now live. I like it. Can you hear me? I like it. All right, I think we're going here. Just setting up. Okay. Ooh. What's up? How's everyone doing? We are, well, first thing, Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve, and I need to do a lot of prep for tomorrow, so I decided to jump on live and do our annual Christmas Eve show, or live, I should say, doing some prep work. So right now, I'm actually going to be making a cranberry sauce for tomorrow. Because, you know, got enough things to do tomorrow. I got my prime rib roast in the fridge, along with my rolled pork loin. That's all done. Got a bunch of veg to chop later, and get everything ready, get my Yorkshire pudding batter made and put in the fridge to rest. Lots of work, so might as well jump on and chat with you guys and make some delicious cranberry sauce. It's probably my favorite cranberry sauce. How's everyone? Alright. Is everyone ready for Christmas? Alright, let's get our stove on here. Can everyone hear me over this loud hot plate? And sorry if my voice is a little raspy or it cracks like a teenager again. Just getting over a flu, so bear with me there. So, what I'm doing, actually let's turn this off first. Let's get in the pot. I'm going to add a pound of cranberries. These are frozen that I got fresh during Thanksgiving. They're on clearance, so I bought a ton of them. So we're going to add about a pound of those to our pan. And then I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of sugar. Ooh, yeah. Lots of sugar. It's Christmas. We don't count calories at Christmas. We enjoy it. Then we're going to add in a splash of water. The recipe for this is on my channel, my Instagram or my YouTube or my TikTok. Then 2/3 a cup of orange juice. So if you want the written recipe, it does exist. It's out there in the wild. And now I will look for a spoon. This will do. Just gonna give that a little stir here, just to get it combined. This is one of those things I find it's better anyways if you make it and set it. The flavors come together better. And then we're gonna pour in some maple syrup. That's about a 1/4 cup. Get in there. Is everyone ready for Christmas? What do you guys have for Christmas dinner? I'm curious. Any questions?
No questions yet.
Anyone got any questions?
You got lots of hellos and readies and...
Sweet. Hi. Glad you're ready for Christmas. Alright, now we're going to zest in the zest of one orange. Nice and easy. This is where you're going to get a lot of that orange flavor. The orange juice, I find, not a lot of orange flavor. It gives a hint of orange, but you really want that orange pop. It comes from the zest. Let's get all the orange oils. Just push those in there.
I have a question to recall all the ingredients you've added so far.
So far, we have a pound of cranberries, fresh or frozen work. I'm using frozen. We have a 3/4 a cup of sugar, 2/3 a cup of orange juice, 2/3 a cup of water, 1/4 cup of maple syrup, and the zest of one orange we're doing right now. Just toss it in there. All right. Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Oh no, you're the cook.
You know what would really go good in this too? Rosemary or some thyme, if you really want to add it. That'd be good. Alright, that's good enough for now. And then we are going to add in a pinch of salt. Bring it all together. You don't want to add too much right now because you want to be able to adjust it later if it's not sweet enough or if it's too sweet. Now, we're going to turn this on a medium high. Or we'll turn it on high. We're going to bring it to a boil.
Someone said crystallized ginger is great.
Oh, that would be great. That'd be really good. What do you guys... Wine. Red wine would be good in this too. A splash of red wine. That'd be tasty. So I'm just going to bring this up to a boil. So it starts to break down the cranberries. There's a lot of pectin in cranberries, so this is going to get really jammy pretty quickly here. I'm also debating at the end if I'm going to segment this up and throw in some orange segments into the finished cranberry sauce, which could be really nice. A little bit different texture in there. A little burst of orange. What's everyone having for Christmas dinner tomorrow? I want to know. What's on your plate?
I think it's Terry's saying she's got baklava.
Is it my baklava? That'd be great. Baklava's yummy. Set me up some. Baklava is a good dessert. I just don't have the time to make baklava. My dessert is courtesy of Costco. I got their tiramisu. I just do not have time to make a dessert on top of all the food I'm making tomorrow. It's a pretty big menu. Lynn went overboard.
Also, you've been wanting to try it for forever, but we haven't wanted to buy a whole bucket of tiramisu without other people over.
Yeah, I've been wanting to try that a long time, and every time we go get it, it's been out. So I made a special trip 2 days in a row to make sure I can get it. So I got it. And I don't know, I don't expect the best tiramisu in the world, but hey, after a big meal of homemade food, I don't mind having an easy dessert. Cut corners where I can on Christmas. I already got enough going on. This is a big Christmas. Our daughter's 3 this year, so she's pretty excited. It's going to be a lot of day playing toys tomorrow, so. Last year I had a bit more freedom. She didn't really quite understand what's happening. Then she got a few toys and then took a nap. A little bit easier. This year she woke up this morning going, Christmas! I'm like, no, not yet. One more day.
We got some peanut butter pie, whatever my mother-in-law is serving, and apple pie and ice cream.
Apple pie and ice cream is a solid classic. I like apple pie. I like apple crisp. Apple crisp ice cream, that's one of my favorite desserts.
I'd like to back up to that peanut butter pie.
Well, I was going to make a peanut butter chocolate pie, and you're like, do not do that.
Well, yes, because I'm going to eat the whole pie.
Well, that's not my problem. I wanted to make a peanut butter and chocolate pie, and you're like, nah, don't do that.
Make really small, little pies.
It's gonna have a chocolate crust, like a mascarpone, peanut butter filling. It's gonna be like some kind, maybe a chocolate whip on. I don't know yet. It'll be really good. Still figuring that part out. Do you want a chocolate pie recipe? Like a peanut butter chocolate pie? Let me know. Hit me up here in the comments somewhere.
We also have turkey and traditional old chestnut and chicken liver stuffing.
That sounds good.
Ham and twice baked potatoes.
Ham and twice baked potatoes.
And a roast with crispy potatoes.
Yes, crispy potatoes is on my menu tomorrow. Ham is usually a New Year's Day thing. I grew up. We always had a turkey on Christmas Day. Chinese food tonight, which is tradition in my house. Then it'd be turkey tomorrow, but I'm not a fan of cooking turkey. I like roast beef, so I switched it and I switched to roast beef now. But growing up, it was always turkey on Christmas Day. And then it was a ham. And then on Boxing Day in Newfoundland, it's actually a day off and no stores are open. So it's another day where people go around and gather and eat more food. That ends up being a ham day with a bunch of cooked greens and vegetables. And then the next following day is cold plates for everyone. And then New Year's Day is either ham or a turkey again. Usually it went ham, because everyone's turkeyed up by then. There's so much turkey at Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, and then you usually end up having 2 hams at Christmas. Plus, lots of ham sandwiches, right? Oh, this smells delicious. it smells so good.
Terry says her mom is enjoying her cookbook.
Is she? That's awesome. Glad she's enjoying it. What's your favorite recipe, or what's her favorite recipe? Baklava.
We also have some food additions. Brownie cheesecake pie served with warm with a dip of vanilla ice cream. And
Ooh, yeah.
traditional turkey stuffing, honey glazed rainbow carrots, Brussels sprouts, smashed potatoes, and homemade gravy.
That's a solid menu. I want that. I'm not cooking more. I'm going on strike. I'm getting a plane ride. Going wherever that is.
Did you list out all of what you're making?
What am I making? That is cold. I am making prime rib, just a basic prime rib. Then I'm doing a stuffed pork loin with a sausage stuffing with pine nuts and thyme and sage, all the fun stuff. And then I'm doing for the sides Yorkshire puddings, crispy potatoes, maybe mashed potatoes. Not sure yet if I got time. Braised cabbage, red cabbage, in a curd sauce. And spices like nutmeg and cinnamon. Brussels sprouts. What else am I making? Roasted glazed carrots. What else is in there?
I don't know.
Green beans. Green beans will be there. What else we got? I'm making horseradish sauce, the cranberry sauce, gravy. I think there's one more thing in there. Maybe, I don't remember. I think that's it. If it's not, I'm calling it that anyway. That's it. It's too much food. There's gonna be a lot of food tomorrow. Hey, I like cooking. Oh, this smells so good. So we got this on a boil now. Now I'm gonna boil this until it reduces down. I might drop the temperature a bit if it starts getting too aggressive. But I want essentially all the cranberries to break up, get nice deep red, and thicken to a point where when I drag my spoon across, they kind of just don't really move a lot. Kind of like a thick jam. And where, like I said, cranberries have a high pectin count, it won't take much for that to happen. They won't need to cool down to thicken up. You want to say something?
No. Well, I could. One person this is their first time making homemade cranberries, so thank you.
Awesome. If you need the step-by-step instructions later, it's in my video for the KFC burger. I made this sauce for my KFC Festive Crunch. And it's also a short video I posted, I think, on YouTube and on Instagram.
And
Turn it
then
down a bit,
someone is making avolemino for New Year's Day.
Avolemino. Yummy. One of my favorites. That's my go-to sick soup. When I'm sick. It's like the cure for sick. Oh, guys, it smells so good. And if you don't have, like, maple syrup, some honey, agave, any sweetener will work in this.
But really get maple syrup.
Honey. Or maple syrup, I guess. Yeah. Well, sure.
You're supposed to push your Canadian,
Maple syrup? You know, maple syrup to me is one of those, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not dying. I'm more of a honey girl. I'd rather honey tenfold. But it does go really good in this.
Someone wishes you had smell-o-vision.
I think everyone's been wanting that for like 50 years. I don't know why no one has come up with it.
Well, only for food shows, though.
Yeah. Oh, even then, man. Sometimes you're cooking food, you're like, I don't know about that smell.
Well, then you just turn it off.
But now your house smells like a bar because the person was cooking battered fish, and now your house smells like beer and fish. Oh, maybe that's not a good idea. Oh, I'm going to turn it down. So I'm bringing this down to like a medium now. It's getting kind of aggressive. It is starting to thicken up a bit, so I don't want to go too hard, too fast, and burn the bottom. Which it shouldn't. There's still a lot of moisture in here, but give it a little stir. I'm actually turn it right down, and I'll move it to the side here. See this orange.
You do have a question. If I only have orange juice and no zest, is that okay?
Like, do you have cranberries? Yeah, if you only have orange juice and the zest, yeah, that's fine. You need some sugar in there because
No. Orange juice, no zest.
Oh, yes, sorry. I thought you said orange juice and zest. I'm like, Yes, if you only have orange juice, that's totally fine. It will be fine. We are going to take out
What, you thought that all they had was just an orange and that was it?
take out my knife from when I was in Tokyo. Got it engraved with my name on it.
Well, the closest thing to what your name would be.
Kara. Oh yeah, close enough. So if anyone ever wanted segments of an orange, you cut the top and bottom off, and then you go down the sides, and you can peel it that way, and you can guide the line for the next cut, and you can just cut out little wedges. So we can just go down in between the membrane and just cut out little wedges out of it. So I'm gonna do that to throw into. Oop, actually it's getting thick here. Throw into this at the very end. I'm gonna just right down. Oh, so good. It smells so good. I'm just gonna take all this off here. I also made a cheese ball, which is also a cheese ball for tomorrow, which is actually trending. That my cheese ball recipe for my mom's cheese ball recipe is getting a lot of views this Christmas, which is kind of exciting.
It's very addictive.
It's a pretty good cheese ball.
You gotta be prepared to eat half a pound of cream cheese.
Half a pound? It's a full pound in that.
No, I know. Well, hopefully you're sharing it with someone. They'll take the other pound.
Maybe.
Half pound.
I haven't decided yet. I'm sure when people come tomorrow, it's going to disappear on its own.
Question: is it normal for the cranberries to pop?
Oh yeah. You can leave them you can try to leave them whole as whole as you can. Like in here, you'll see there's a bunch of. Let's see if I can get one here. There's a couple of whole ones here. I like to get it mushed down because I use it like a spread when it's cold. So I'll put it on a turkey sandwich or a chicken sandwich, or I'll put it on some cheese or brie. But yeah, they can be whole, but they're gonna break anyways. Especially if they've been frozen. If they're frozen, they're probably gonna just break. Just the way it works. All right, so now I got my segments of orange. Let's cut them out without slicing my finger off. And there we go. On the segment. So I'll cut those out. So what you'll see as you start cutting them now, you just follow the membrane of the last orange, the last segment, orange segment. Just be careful. Take it out. You'll notice a little segment here. It's floppy, flippy. When I was in the restaurants, this is how we served oranges at brunch. They always had to be segmented, and we discard the center. But when you're hungover, this whole leftover segmented piece always ends up being a snack. Hydration while you're working in the kitchen. Nothing goes to waste. There's this segment. I think this guy's a big guy. Here we go. One at a time. It smells really good. Caras are definitely the king of oranges. They're my favorite orange by far. They got that ruby red when they're really nice. Well, not ruby red, but orangey red. Not as dark as a blood orange. Those things are ruby red. This big segment. Alright, let's give this a start. Any questions?
Not right now.
Is everyone ready for Santa tonight? Is everyone got all their shopping done? I hope so. We're kind of at the end of days now. We're at the end game. There we go. Sorry guys, to make sure it's still on. And then we'll cut this last segment in. So I'm going to rush and cut my finger. There we go. Alright. So we'll move this guy over here. Put this back in. Here we go. Are we centered on the Instagram here?
Yes.
We're centered? Alright. So this is getting pretty thick now. I still think we can go another couple of minutes. It's pretty, still a little bit loose, but it is going to thicken as it cools down on top of that. So take it. I don't think you can ever get too thick. You need to the point where you can slice it. That's pretty thick. But I personally like serving mine cold. I like a cold cranberry. Kind of contrasts the hot meal. So This is gonna be cold when I serve it. Another reason I'm doing it today. I like to get it nice and cold, solidified. So I'm just gonna. Are we at both screens? We got both of us on us.
Your oranges? You need to move them over a bit more if you want your oranges in.
I don't know.
There. You have a question? Well, someone's cranberries aren't getting thick yet. Any tips?
They will.
How long have you had that on now?
It's only been what? How long have we been live? About 15 minutes. So 15 minutes so far. We're at this thickness, and it was on high for a bit, and then I put it right down to low. Like right now, it's on like a 2 out of 10. And it's just slowly steaming away. If I turn this on high now, it'll start to burn the bottom. We're almost at a point where I can just leave this now. I'm just going to quickly dice up my little wedges here so they evenly distributed throughout the cranberries. They should start thickening. Did you put water and sugar in there? Is it the exact recipe? There we go. One more.
And one person answered if they're ready with they need to get busy and make their chicken tortellini soup.
Ooh, that sounds yummy. I like chicken tortellini soup. I'm gonna be up early tomorrow morning. Usually I do a big breakfast on Christmas morning, but this year, like where I said I'm cooking a big Christmas dinner, it's gonna be a quick Christmas breakfast, I think. Usually I have like a full Irish Newfoundland breakfast. Sausages, puddings, bologna, hash browns, eggs, pancakes or potato cakes, everything, you name it.
And puddings.
Puddings, yeah. It's all.
Sauteed mushrooms.
There will be bologna tomorrow, and there will be eggs. That'll probably be it. So I got some really good sourdough I bought from a local bakery. Probably one of the best store-bought sourdoughs I've ever had. So, gonna like that one. Gotta pull that out tonight. So.
Well, that was in Edmonton.
It's local. It's like what?
Well, yeah.
2 hours from us.
I don't even remember what that place was called.
Mother Dough.
Yes.
Mother Dough in Edmonton. It's by the who is it? Freezing Bros. Their dough is it's on a list in Italy, I think, or Belgium or somewhere. No, it's Belgium. No, somewhere in Europe. They're on a list, and it's like one of the best. It's in the list of the best doughs and starters. I'm not exact, so don't quote me 100%, but I remember slightly reading it when I was there. That's pretty cool. But it's really good bread dough, or really good sourdough.
We lived closer to Edmonton. We grabbed that more often.
Yeah. I brought it back from when I was in Edmonton. I'm like, that's Christmas morning's bread. So we brought a loaf and ate it right away, and then that one has been put in the freezer till now. Which bread is good in the freezer for a couple of weeks. So. Alright, so I don't know if anyone's going to be able to see this as well, but as I do this now, it's a lot thicker. It's going to move a lot more because I'm tilting it, but you can see it's slowly going back together. So if I lay that down this way, it's really slow going back together. So I'm kind of there for my thickness on my cranberry sauce, you can see there. So that's going to thicken quite a bit when it cools. So this is hot and it's pretty thick. So you can imagine that's going to be pretty thick when it cools down. It's going to be a jelly. But like I said, it's how I like it. If you like it looser, don't cook it as long. Because remember, as it cools, it will thicken up. So now that's ready to go, I'm going to take my orange segments. I'm going to put them in, turn off my stove here. Put the orange segments in. Cinnamon would also be really good in this. A little bit of dash of cinnamon. Or you can put in the cinnamon stick as you're cooking down your cranberries. That'd be really good. Sticky fingers. Any questions? Anything? Anyone?
No, right now. I got a little delay though, so when you ask for questions, there's always like 30 seconds in between when they hear it.
So, this is in here now. That's going to get nice and chilled and melded together, and all the cranberries are going to get to know the orange segments, and they're going to become best friends. And this is going to be an amazing cranberry sauce to not go with any turkey. This is going to go with my pork sausage, so it's going to complement it really well. And then that's that there. All right. What else I have to do that I can actually do here? There's a whole lot I can do. My fridge is full, so I can't cook too much on prep because I don't have nowhere to put the prep stuff. Like I got potatoes to do, I got carrots to do, but if I prep them now, they have to go in the fridge. I have no fridge space. Shannon, I need another fridge. Yeah, that's what I need.
Uh-huh.
Okay, can I have another fridge?
I think Santa's busy.
Busy. How's he busy? What does he got? What does he have today that's more important than getting me a new fridge?
You just got a new fridge.
I did just get a new fridge, but I need a second fridge for work. It's always full. There's never space in our fridge. Between science experiments and figuring out stuff to just eating normal food or hosting. Also, these are my favorite containers. If you don't have them, get them. They're amazing. They're what they use in restaurants. Little inserts that go in their like salad bars, the prep tables. They're great. They stack. All the lids are the same. All the containers all work. Interchangeable. Best containers ever. You could also get ones that go on like tight. These are light, loose fitting, and I like that. But you can get the ones that like you have to peel off like these guys. What were we taking out? So you get ones like this. It's just a bigger version of this, and you can have to actually like pop the lid off, and it's more airtight. If you like that, I like quick access to the containers. But great, love them. I do a whole video on YouTube on prep. I do a prep drawer, and it was great. I have this drawer. It's like prep for salads and like ready to go items like chopped chicken, things like that. You want to wrap quick and easy, kind of like we do in the restaurants. But I got a new fridge, and my new prep drawer
doesn't come out more than half a foot.
Yeah, my prep drawer only comes out this far. Like you actually have to unhook it to pull it all the way out. It's a horrible design. Frigidaire, man, guys, fix that prep drawer part. It's horrible. Like you can't. Anything goes in the back, it's lost because you don't even know it's there. You can't even see it.
You have a question about adding zest, so maybe just recap your recipe.
So in this recipe, we started with a pound of cranberries. We added 3/4 a cup of sugar. We added a 2/3 a cup of orange juice, 2/3 a cup of water, the zest of 1 orange. You could add more if you'd like more. Then we added a 1/4 cup of maple syrup. Then we cooked it down till it was about yay thick. And then I segmented a orange up and then diced it up and threw those little segments of orange, like that there, into the cranberry sauce. We want to cook it down till it's kind of where you pull it apart here. It slowly goes back together. It's going back pretty quickly right now because I'm tilting it, gravity. But we're looking for a decent texture. As you can see, all my cranberries are pretty much disintegrated. I brought us to that point, but that's how I like it. That's how I'm gonna eat it. So hopefully that answers your question. Anyone else? No? No? Okay. I'm gonna take a drink.
I like this though.
What? Did I do that?
Yeah, you did.
When did I do that? What did I say?
Wait, when you said that's how I'm gonna eat it.
Well, that's how I like to eat it. A little crazy. It's my daughter running around playing princess all the time. Just mocking her. Or mimicking her. Alright, what we got here? Any questions on YouTube? Hi everyone. Merry Christmas, ready new joiners to the cooking cranberry sauce special.
How is it supposed to taste? I don't get the clamor for cranberry because of the tartness.
It's supposed to be kind of tart, which I should taste mine now actually. It's supposed to be kind of tart. You can make it less tart by adding more sugar. The more sugar you add, the less tart it's going to be. But it's really a personal preference. I personally like a sweeter. It depends on my mood. I kind of like it tart, but not too tart. I don't like it bitter, like not at all. Let's see here. And this is the point now where we would adjust for seasoning, like salt. Oh yeah. So you should feel like it should be sweet, and then after you get that hit of sweetness, it should be like that kind of feeling on your tongue where you're like, you smack your lips together. That's the level of bitterness you want. You don't want to be like, oh, that's bitter. You want it to be like sweet, and then it comes, the back end kind of goes like, you can feel like, taste the bitter, but it's not bitter.
Not bitter, tart.
Tart. Tart's the word I'm looking for. It's tart, not bitter. the back of your, like, you'll get the sweetness, and then that second, that sweetness is going, you'll get the tartness coming out. That's the perfect amount I like. So, it is like, when I was younger, like a little kid, I hated cranberry sauce. Couldn't stand it. Never ate it.
Any healthy alternative to sugar?
Sugar.
Like maple syrup and honey.
Healthier, yeah.
Well, healthier.
So if you want it healthier, if you're saying no sugar, you could totally use a sugar substitute if you want. Like, I think like I have stevia, which you'd use it the same amount. It won't. So the sugar helps preserve it too. So this would last probably about a month in the fridge. Without the sugar, it might last a little less. It should get as thick. Like the sugar shouldn't be huge affecting the thickness because there's a lot of pectin in cranberries. So you could use the sugar-free stuff. But again, that healthier, I don't know if it depends on what you define as healthy. A lot of people don't like artificial sweeteners. But if you want something that's not straight up sugar, honey, maple syrup, agave. What else we got out there? Blackstrap molasses if you're really feeling.
That would change the flavor like hardcore.
Oh, you know what? It wouldn't be bad though. It'd be different. I think I'd do it. I'd try it.
Well, try it.
I'll try it.
That'll be here.
Oh, that'd be good. These would be good in Yorkshire puddings. Yorkshire puddings. These would be good. People, I made a Yorkshire pudding video that went viral on Instagram and YouTube. Maybe even TikTok. I think all of them got it. And I said Yorkshire. I know the difference. And I don't know why I just said Yorkshire. I've been also watching Lord of the Rings for like 2 weeks straight, from like The Hobbit to like the end of the final movie.
Your annual Christmas.
My annual thing to watch is Lord of the Rings, and maybe it was just in the back of my head subliminal Shire. I'm just thinking the Shire, so I say Yorkshire, and I got dragged across the calls on how to say Yorkshire. And I grew up in Newfoundland. We have them. Like it's a thing there, and Yorkshire is a thing. It's just that video I just said Yorkshire, and I'm sorry, and I apologize.
Can you make this in a slow cooker?
I don't know if you would need to. Like, you want it to reduce too at the same time. Like, you want to evaporate off a lot of that liquid, and slow cookers are not really good for that. I mean, you could cook it and then at the very end take 10 minutes to drain off the liquid, but it takes you about that time to cook it this way. I don't know if you'd benefit from doing the slow cooker than taking 10-15 minutes and just cooking on the stove.
Annual Christmas movies include Krampus and the Family Stone.
What's the Family Stone? Krampus is. I love Krampus.
Yeah.
You know what my annual Christmas movie is?
Well, I know what all of them are. You got like
Muppets Christmas Carol #1, Jingle All the Way #2, Home Alone is #3.
Home Alone 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And then we don't go past.
Did I mention Muppets Christmas Carol?
I think Muppets Christmas Carol gets watched like 7 or 8 times.
A day, like.
Yeah. And then.
Who's a fan of Muppets Christmas?
It
is the best Christmas movie.
And then your annual Lord of the Rings marathon.
The annual Lord of the Rings marathon. I'm actually watching Spartacus right now.
The Klaus or Claus or however you say it, that's a good new one.
Klaus on
fabulous.
Netflix. If anyone hasn't watched it, go watch it. It is a Christmas classic that's yet to be discovered by a lot of people.
Klaus.
Yeah, it's Klaus. I'm pretty sure
I
it's
don't know.
Klaus.
Klaus or Claus. I don't know.
I mean, depends on. To me, I see Klaus.
I think he says Klaus in it. I think that's what he calls him.
Maybe, and then it changes to Claus over time.
Maybe, but it's really good, and it's a cartoon, but it's fabulous.
Yeah, Klaus, whatever Netflix show. It's actually animated. It's not 3D, eh?
Well.
Everyone thinks it's a 3D movie. Like it's done. It's hand drawn.
Has it? Well, it does look hand drawn, so.
It looks 3D.
No, it looks hand drawn.
It looks like 3D animation.
The backgrounds definitely look hand drawn.
Well, yeah, with the characters.
Oh. No. Elf and Home Alone, always a classic.
Elf is a classic.
Someone says they can't watch Miss Piggy if they serve Christmas ham. Like guilt.
I mean, what is it I was watching and they were serving, what was it?
No.
What was it? They were serving what they were eating is what they were. Or it was in their family of, what was it?
It was something on recently on. We watch a lot of kids shows now.
They were serving duck. Oh, it was Donald Duck. They were serving goose or turkey or something. There was I think it was turkey. They were serving turkey at Christmas. I'm like, that's wrong.
Our daughter's favorite creature on planet Earth is Piglet, and she also loves sausages and bacon. So I'm really nervous about the day she discovers what those are.
I'm pretty sure she knows.
Also, someone liked your top.
Oh, the top, I should have cooked like this the whole time. The Grinch. Oh, the Grinch with Cumberbatch is really good. I like that animated one.
It's good.
I think it's great.
I don't know. The one song, I don't know why. I can't watch it. The one where they're like singing through the streets. I can't even think of what the song is.
Oh, the one by Pentatonics?
Yeah.
It's just Merry Gentleman or something?
Yes, I don't even know.
Oh, you merry gentleman.
It's like an awkward feeling. I feel awkward. Yeah.
No, that's great. That's my favorite part of the movie.
No, I know. When they're dancing through the street, I feel awkward for them and they're a cartoon.
It's great. I love that one. Cumberbatch's great at that role. He's a great voice actor. You know he does Smaug in Lord of the Rings?
That's he.
Alright, I'm gonna put this in my container. Like, look at this. Look, it's cool down. Like, oh, that's burnt my finger. At the bottom of the pot's hot.
Oh, yeah.
I'm close there. Let's do this. So this has been cooling about 10 minutes, and you can see it's already starting to get really. It's not even cold yet. It's pretty thick. Put this into my container. Any other questions? Any other favorite Christmas movies?
Preference for induction stove or gas?
I have a love-hate with both. I love gas. I'm a chef. I grew up in the kitchens. You either learned in the kitchen using gas. It's what we had. It's everything we used. But it's cheaper to run induction. And it's also way more efficient.
And safer.
It's safer. I also have a kid running around likes pushing buttons. The main reason we haven't changed it. There's some if you use things like carbon steel and you want a good solid seasoning, the downfall to induction is you get hot spots and it doesn't heat up the sides like a flame does. So you lose that. So unless you got a really good quality pan, like shout out Strata, like one of these. Making loud noises. So this one here, this is a carbon steel pan that's also a stainless steel pan. So carbon steel is really good for conducting heat. It's dusty. I haven't used this in a while. But it's not good at the heat moving up the pan. But stainless steel is. So if you put this on an induction burner like this, if this was just straight up carbon steel, the sides up here don't get near as hot as they're on here. The same with flame, but you're going to go a lot hotter up on the sides and get a nice even seasoning with the flame. With induction and using a Clad carbon steel pan, there's going to be more heat from the actual stainless steel traveling up the side, because it travels better, and stainless steel heat moves better throughout the rest of the metal than it does. Carbon steel and cast iron are great for retaining heat and heating one spot, but moving it across the pan it's not as good. So when you have a Clad pan like this on induction, the heat's going to go up the side more and help build up your seasoning on the sides of the pan. Because that's one thing That's one thing I noticed when I first got induction, is I get this really nice seasoning on the bottom of my pan, but up here they never really seasoned as nice. As you can tell, it's nice and dark. I like it. Yeah, that's the big thing, is you get hot spots, and if you get a cheap induction unit, you're going to get smaller coils. There's metal coils. That's what heats up the pan. So the pan itself is what heats up, and there's metal coils underneath here. And if you get a cheaper pan, so here's an example. That's cold. So if you look at this here, you see these rings? I guarantee you right now that the coil is probably just inside the inner ring. There's no coil out here. Because when I heat up my pan, I can see the bubbles starting to form on water, and you can see where it's cooking. So if you turn it on max and put water in, you can see where the heat's coming from. Even on my big, expensive one back here, the coil goes from here to here, but it doesn't reach the full amount. There's about that much around it that's not active. So what you see is not always what you get when it comes to induction. It's great. I love it. And I probably will never go back to gas. Although as much as I love gas, it's just safety, the efficiency of it. If I'm cooking on low temperatures, if I put that on like 1, it stays at like perfect temperature. It's great. I love it. If I put gas on, it's really hard to get it on a really low flame. It either goes out or it's still too high. So it's a personal preference. I think over time you decide which one's better. If someone came into one and was like, "You need to use gas now," I wouldn't be totally upset. I do, and I personally like metal pans hitting an iron flame stove. Like when you put a metal pan down, you're like doing your cooking. The sound, you don't get that sound. Sorry, you don't get that metal sound on metal.
You got a couple questions building up here.
I need a lozenge. Can you grab one, please? Sorry, guys. I don't want to cough on people's food I'm cooking for.
So, first one, wouldn't the induction stove crack with cast iron cookware?
No. The only way it would crack is if you just dropped it on top of it. It says in the manuals, like my stove says you can use it. The biggest worry they have is you're moving your pan and it slips out of your hand. It will smash it. It's heavy. But even then, like, there's a channel called McCullen Appliances, I think, on TikTok. He literally takes a cast iron pan and whips it at the top of an induction stove, and it just bounces off. I think it just needs to be if you drop it, like I've dropped it before this far off the top. It gets slipped out of my hands. It makes a big bang. It doesn't crack it. It can, like, anything can break it. It is glass. But I've been using cast iron. We've had induction for 8 years now?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Now I use cast iron and heavy pots on it all the time. As long as you're careful and don't drop it, no, it's fine. You should be fine.
They don't even get scratched or anything either.
You know what scratch? There is 2 scratches here. You know, the only thing I can think cause it is salt. Like, just because the glass is actually harder than stainless steel. And I use mostly stainless steel, and I don't know why. But there's a couple spots where it's like these weird jagged scratches. I'm like, what the hell caused that? I'm not gonna fret about it. It's cookware. It's gonna get beat up.
Anyways, you still got 2 more questions. Alright, so the person that was cooking your cranberry sauce along with you says it tastes amazing, but if it's a little too sweet for my taste, how can I lessen the sweetness?
Add some acid, like a vinegar. A splash of red wine vinegar at the end could be really nice. Bring down the sweetness, counteract the sweetness. A little bit more salt maybe could also bring down the sweetness. It's a bit bitter. If you have more cranberries, cook down some cranberries, throw them in. That can bring down sweetness. But if you cooked my recipe, I would just lower your sugar amount. Keep your maple syrup because that's flavor. Lower your sugar amount maybe to half a cup or a little less if you like a little more tart. Yeah. Add some acid or a little bit more salt. Add little bits at a time. You don't want to add too much because if you add too much, then it's hard to take it out. And if you have more cranberries, just in a separate pot, cook some cranberries down until they're thick, and just toss those back in. That'll counteract the sweetness.
And then last question, what's the quickest dish or treats you can whip up to serve unexpected guests?
My cheese ball recipe, I did that in like 5 minutes. If you have all the stuff on hand. Things I can throw together. Those little mushroom canapes I did a couple years ago. Those little crostini breads. Had some sauteed mushrooms on top with some cream. There's a video for it back there. They're really easy. Bruschetta or bruschetta. That's an easy one to throw together. Some chopped tomatoes, some onion, balsamic, olive oil, top of bread. What's some Greek stuff we usually eat? That's pretty quick. Bread and oil's a quick one. Pita and tzatziki cooked. You can throw that together in a few minutes. Like I make tzatziki in probably 5, 8, 10 minutes.
Like hummus and feta dip, like any dip.
Hummus is a lot more work though. You gotta blend it all up and stuff.
Hey guys.
Tzatziki you can throw together quickly. It's a dip. You can do a quick salsa in a blender with some chips. What else can we do? What else? We don't have usually a lot of unexpected guests. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head, but if you want to send me a message, I can come up with some more ideas. Give me some time to think about it. Any more questions?
That is it.
Alright, so here's our beautiful cranberry sauce for tomorrow. That smells so good. So that's going to go into the fridge with its lid on. See? Look, I can stack like 3 or 4 of these in my fridge. I have space then. That's why I love these containers. And they have little lips so they don't just slide off. Just move around like, watch, look at this. This is great. I love this. Look, I can throw this on top. Look at that. Another one. Another one. Now I wouldn't go more than that because now you're just tipping. Chances are higher. Boom.
The acid and salt worked. Love it. Thank you.
I know some things. Glad it worked out. Oh, I gotta show you guys my new friend.
Oh.
I was at Costco and they had this guy in clearance for like $9. My wife says 10, $9.99. I call it 9.
$9.99 is 10.
Here's my little cookie jar for Santa Claus tonight. He's full of cookies. Yeah. I think he's great. He's my cookie elf, or no. He's gonna come out every Christmas. He's my new buddy. He's my baking buddy. Fit this back in here somehow. Any other questions?
No, that's it.
Alright, I think that's it for food. If anyone's got anything else before we leave, I can answer some questions, or we can go enjoy Christmas Eve and eat some Chinese food and open a gift or two. You know, that's what I do.
Turn on the rest of Home Alone since we only got
Turn on the rest of Home Alone.
Toddlers.
Muppets Christmas Carol.
Well, yes. Toddlers have a very short attention span.
We got about. We didn't even get to the pizza scene in Home Alone
Yeah.
before the kid was like, "Nah, I'm done." She's like, "Turn on Piglet." So we found a Christmas movie that involved Piglet and the Pooh gang.
I'm surprised I hadn't seen it before then. I'd seen everything Piglet at least 45
Because
times.
you're not watching for Christmas stuff. Like when you're
Yes.
searching, and you even if it's the middle of
It
January.
just goes the Piglet movie
Yeah,
over
you're
and
gonna,
over.
you see Christmas, you're like, it's not Christmas, so I'm not going to watch it. And then when you're looking for it at Christmas time, you're not even thinking of looking for one.
She turns up odd stuff. We're just Piglet movie. I think 300 times I've watched that this year.
Piglet movie. Always Piglet movie. Alright, I'm going to go clean up and get ready for prepping tomorrow. I have some more tonight. And then, excuse me. And then, yeah, have a Merry Christmas, guys. Thank you for joining and asking questions. If you do make it, I know some of you did tonight. Good job. It's really good. Really tasty. Lasts a month in the fridge, roughly. I think I got a month. There's a timeline I would go with this. Not much longer than that. It's good on sandwiches. Great on, like, Newfoundlanders love their turkey sandwiches. Anytime there's leftover turkey, it's dressing. Stuffing is what we call dressing. Cranberry, mayo, turkey, a nice homemade slice of bread. So good. Anything else? No. Alright, guys. Merry Christmas. I'm out. Peace. Oh, hold on. FOOD-DEE out.